I never say no to a hike in Ibiza. Like, just take me. I just need to be a little bit prepared next time.
You got stuck at the best place.
Everything, like, there doesn't seem to be anything around us. Like, it's just this path and cars driving back and forth.
Like, so where'd you guys park? We took a taxi here and we're lost.
But how the whole butterfly effect thing. So it's trending on TikTok right now.
So I really didn't like Ibiza the first 3 days that I was here. It was not my thing.
Ibiza for me has been a couple of things.
I started crying and I'm like, I never want to leave here. And she goes, Mariana, but you have money. You can always come back. I'm like, I don't think you understand. And I also brought like all my little family members to show them this island. But he guides me. If I get lost on a hike and it's just me and him, like I would take wrong steps in the wrong direction. I'm like, I don't think this is the right way. And I start going back up like to find the right path. He starts guiding me to the right way.
You work a lot.
I work until I fall asleep. Somewhere in between I do sound healing and then I wake up and work more because I have like... Theodore, get up a little bit. A little bit.
You can be in the introduction.
Like yeah. Okay. In the introduction. Theodore. This is our introduction?
Yeah, this is our introduction.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mariana.
I'm Linda.
This is Theo.
We have Theo here. You know, he just wanted to join the vibes. Also bring the vibes.
He's bringing the vibes for sure. Plus, he's a big fan of Linda, so we can't do it without him.
No, but actually, he is a big fan because last time I was coming over. Oh, you're tired. And Theo goes on the
just
balcony.
wants to speak with us.
Speak? We need to get you a mic.
Theo, share your story how you flipped over for Linda.
Literally, I came over and Theo's just on the balcony. I'm like, oh, hi, Theo. And then Theo jumps off the balcony.
He did like a backflip. And luckily, he caught himself.
And I'm holding bags and I'm like, is that something normally that he does? Because like I'm not understanding. Like, is that just maybe he just jumps off the balcony?
No. Luckily, he was good on his first attempt.
He was good, and he was fine. After that, we went on a walk near Esvedra. It was very beautiful.
Yeah. And he was back to his happy hiking mood. But it's the first time he's ever done a backflip for anyone. So Linda's very special. But we knew this already. That's been established.
Today was like a very nice day because we did some things that we did last year when we met.
Yeah.
So we came back from sound healing. Honestly, Mariana's looking like super cute after sound healing.
We're super zen and it was just the full moon, which was really cool.
Yeah, it was. So we did the sound healing, and it's something that we did last year as well, which I really enjoyed, and I was telling you about it. I'm like, I think we should do it again, and if it's possible, let's do it again.
And it's the last night before you leave.
Yeah,
which is
I leave
fantastic.
Ibiza tomorrow, and I've been here for 3 weeks.
Was this your second sound healing, or you've done them before?
This was my second time. I've only done sound healing twice, and it was both times with you.
I think it's number 22,000 for me.
Really? So you would know like what's a good sound healing class versus
this one was pretty good.
Yeah,
it was like an 80, 85.
I think it was like high intensity. Like it was just like, if you can imagine sound healing being like a high intensity level, like from last time, it was just like so much was going on.
She has that sometimes.
Yeah, but it was really nice. And it was just like something that I needed. And I felt like I couldn't close off my trip here without like doing that sound healing class.
And I think the guy with his modified, I don't know, it's not a guitar, it's not like a harp. What is it? It's like a tambourine guitar.
I don't know.
That really is so incredible. I feel like you could just listen to that forever.
It was nice.
I think that was my favorite part of the sound healing. I'm going to find out if he's doing those without all the extra, like the water.
The bowl on the chest was like a little shocking, but it also was like, I felt like it did something, but I don't know what it did yet, but I think I'll find out.
It opens your chakras.
These are things that I've always, like, I've said I want to get into, but I've never allowed myself to, like, fully...
So have you met?
I know. We've done, like, a couple things. Like, we even went on a hike near Esvedra, and I think these are things that just remind us of, like, last time when we met.
Yeah.
So I honestly think we should really get into that story because
we should share the story.
It's such a good story, and I feel like...
And that's where the butterfly effect comes from.
Yes.
Which I didn't know about until just now that it's trending.
I was telling her
come
that
here. Come here. Theo, come here. Go.
Yeah. This is your spot. This is your spot. You got to just chill.
Theo in the middle.
Theo in the middle. Pretty much.
Theo and I went on a hike.
Yeah, but how the whole butterfly effect thing. So it's
yes.
trending on TikTok right now. And I made a video and I'm like, Mariana, by the way, I posted a video of us on TikTok and I put butterfly effect. And she's like, oh, wait, like, what's that? And I'm like, I don't know, like, what the technical meaning is, but I know, like, the social meaning, it's, like, one thing that just leads to a chain, like, a consequence or, like, a whole train of things in your life.
Basically, a random act of kindness that inspires a wave. Last
year, I was going on this hike, but I wasn't going on this hike. And then my friends are like, let's just go. And I'm like, you know what? Okay, let's go. It's going to be a walk. Ended up being the most intense hike ever. And we walked for like hours. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I was not prepared for this. I literally have like my phone, my camera, my mini purse, and I'm getting stuck to every branch and the strap. And I just was not dressed for it and just not prepared. But
she went at the most beautiful place on the island, next to a Svedra.
Exactly. So no
where
complaints.
The eye or the heart is.
No complaints. Like, it was actually one of the best things. I never say no to a hike in Ibiza. Like, just take me. I just need to be a little bit prepared next time.
You got stuck at the best place.
Yeah.
Totally
It really was. I just need to be prepared. But it was really fun. It was really good. We make it to the end of the hike. And then I'm like, okay, the sun is setting. We're on this kind of like a dirt path, but like everything, like there doesn't seem to be anything around us. Like, it's just this path and cars driving back and forth. But it's like,
not even many cars.
Like, it's just this like, path.
A very secluded area.
A very secluded area. Like, I can't even describe it. Like, we're so secluded. I'm like, we've been walking and walking and walking.
I don't even know if Uber was here back then, but a taxi would probably not find you there.
Yeah. Like, no, I would have been like, that's hike number 2. Like, I would have felt like the whole day was a hike. So I'm like, okay, we need to find a solution. Like, we're just walking and walking and walking and walking. It gets darker and darker. And I'm like, we're practically stranded here. What's
you
the
were
plan?
kind of on the road.
We were on the road.
But was definitely not a main road. And it's probably like a 10 to 15 minute drive from the main road. So I don't know how long it takes to walk because I've never walked it.
Yeah, we didn't plan it so well. I'm just like, okay, guys, like, what do we do? And I'm walking, I'm trying to like not really think about it, but
you manifested me, it sounds like.
I know. You drive down, you put down your window, and I'm like hearing your voice. You were talking to my friend because we were like, me and 2 of my friends.
Oh, it was Theo. Theo was in the front seat. He told me to pick you up.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember exactly what you said, but you're like, do you guys need like a...
I think I asked, do you guys need a ride? Because I thought your car was parked further down. Like, there's not a lot of space where to park there. And I figured, surely you guys must have a car. You just probably parked it in, like, not the final location.
No
So
car.
I couldn't give you a ride. And I'm like, oh, there's a little dog in the back too. So these 3 people roll into my car. I'm like, so where'd you guys park? Like, we took a taxi here and we're lost.
Yeah, very tourist mode.
I'm like, okay, well, either we go to the end of the road or, you know, I can take you to like the little town in San Jose.
Yeah.
And they were staying in the center of Ibiza. So I'm like, already halfway doing
kind
a good
of far,
deed.
guys. It's far. But she was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to take you guys to where you're staying.
Random acts of kindness.
And I'm like, I love random acts of kindness. That, for me, it was like saving the day. And we were just talking the whole car ride. And I was just like, what do you do? And you're like, what do you do? And like, just, it was really nice.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I haven't kept in touch with your friends, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, just with you.
Just,
so
I don't know, we just
like,
connected. We really connected. And I was like, okay, you're very someone special. Because like, I've never met someone that would do that. Like, that is either it's the Ibiza effect or it's just like something.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't do it anywhere else.
Like, you gotta be.
Here's a blonde girl trying to rescue some people.
No, but anywhere, I don't think you should do that anywhere in any case for the most part. But I mean, sometimes it works.
Yeah.
I guess in this case,
well, I mean, if the tables were turned, I would hope someone would offered to me. It's interesting that we kept in touch and we became good friends, and I feel like so happy and special that, yeah.
I know.
Now you got to experience all these sound healings.
No, but that's how I was, exactly. That's how I was thinking, like how the butterfly effect works. Because these days, how you really meet someone is either through friends, someone introduces you to that person, or through social media, very like normal ways, or university, school, work.
Right.
But you never really meet someone in these like types of ways. Like I think my whole Ibiza experience kind of changed after that. Because,
thank you.
Yeah, because I saw things in a different way. And you said something yesterday that also like stuck with me, which is like when you travel and you're visiting a place, it's so important that you experience it with someone that loves that place.
Right.
Because you get a whole different experience. Like you see it in a different way.
Right.
And that positive energy, the way their love,
the love for the place,
it shows through everything. Especially because I've been to Ibiza a few times now. I would want to leave it with like really good memories.
Right.
So that
I always have good memories. I don't know if I remember a lot of my life, but all my trips to Ibiza I always remember. Right? Yeah. I think you too. The good. Mostly it was always good. Another friend that I showed her for a few days the island, and she said it's so magical to see it through the eyes of someone who really, really loves the place and knows the right places also, right? So how was your previous Ibiza experiences like?
I think Ibiza for me has been a couple of things. So mostly work, because I'm here for work. But I also do try the most to enjoy the day, because I love the daytime here. I think Ibiza is like... At times I'm like, this is a painting. Like it looks so beautiful. Especially this year, I've really tried to move around, go on walks, discover new places, but also like enjoy local things and I don't know, just socialize and do my work, but also enjoy the island, you know?
Yeah, there's so many different parts to it.
And there really is.
Like a couple of areas that are very nightlife focused, but the rest of it is just this incredible nature that if you discover those places, it really like sets your soul free and enlightened, and I don't know how to explain it. It's like a feeling that when you're here, you either feel it or you don't, and I think most people do.
But how did you come to like discover, like what was your, because that was my Ibiza experience. Like I came here for work, but like I discovered it in different ways with different people and had so many of these little moments that I appreciate. But like, I feel you have a different way, different experience.
So I really didn't like Ibiza the first 3 days that I was here. It was not my thing. We came and somehow ended up staying in Playa del Bosta, which I'm like, okay, why did my friend tell me to come here? This is like Washington Avenue in Miami. I
don't know anything about areas in Ibiza still. I'm clueless.
Well, you know where like Ushuaia is.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. So that area.
Guy, like actually, believe it or not, I've not done any other nightlife than like Pasha. Like I've literally not done any nightlife.
It's probably a big place. No, we went to Boho. That was cool.
That was cool.
The beach house.
The beach house was very nice. But that's like, I love
the stuff that I like.
Sunset, nighttime.
And Cova Santa was fun.
Yeah, those are my kind of thing. Like if it's sunset, goes into the night a little bit.
I was like, in Pasha.
You can walk
around.
Yeah.
I guess a lot of people sleep and then go to the club. At like
I don't think
4 or 5 or 6.
But people are not here as long as like we are here. So they're like bus, plane, another bus, like train. I don't know, like they're like go, go, go.
Yeah, I mean my experience with Ibiza, so I really did not like it in the beginning, like the first few days. And then I remember the friend that kind of like I wanted to come here on my own, and then this friend said, you know, let me know when you're there, like I'll show you around. So I'm like, all right, day 3, we're leaving. Hooray, this is not my place.
No way.
And then we met for lunch. We went on a hike on a different side from where you and I met. We went for a swim in the cave. Then we went for a sunset by Sunset Ashram. And then we changed and we all went for dinner. Like picked up another friend on the way. And I fell in love in 12 hours with the island. And this friend recommended a couple other places. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go explore this, explore that. And I just kept like falling deeper into the rabbit hole where like I never want to leave. And I remember, I think we didn't hike that one, but we drove up to the top of Ibiza. Theodore, Are you falling asleep with my storytelling? No, it's just a Linda hug.
No.
Got it.
He's just tired now.
I think he's gonna miss you.
I know, I'm gonna miss him because he was part of the rescuing
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
In Ibiza, he was
I think
there.
he was the dog
witnessed
whisperer
it.
where he's like, help these guys. They don't know it. But he guides me. If I get lost on a hike and it's just me and him, like I would take wrong steps in the wrong direction. I'm like, I don't think this is the right way. And I start going back up like to find the right path. He starts guiding me to the right way.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, you're smart.
Yeah, so I'm at the top of Satalaya and I have a friend with me. She's recovering from like the 2 days of partying, right? She's in the car and I start crying and I'm like, I never want to leave here. And she goes, Mariana, but you have money. You can always come back. I'm like, I don't think you understand. It's this feeling that I have. I just don't want to leave. I don't know what to do because I have like a job, a career that I'm very good at, very successful at. And I can't really leave that because it's also like a whole project that I've invested multiple years of my life. And it's also my mission to see it through and for it to continue to be successful. And also, quite frankly, like, you know, I worked really hard in that and I have a lot of money coming when that comes to completion. So I'm like, okay, what do I do now, right? Like, I feel like my soul belongs here and this is home, but I also have to go back to Miami.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then I came up with a plan and it's been like this since, 7 years now. And really, I feel like maybe it is the butterfly effect. I feel, despite what happened in my life with this person, like I always feel this incredible gratitude that I was shown the right sides of it in such a short period of time. And I probably wouldn't have come back if I didn't have those 12 hours on the island. Like literally it was between noon and midnight.
A small minor thing just led to
A
so much
completely different
more outcome
route of your life. Yeah.
You would have not been spending this time that you spend here in Ibiza. Maybe you'd be somewhere else. Maybe you'd be... I don't
know where.
Yeah.
And I don't think I would ever have this feeling. I've seen long and far, even after discovering Ibiza. And then maybe 2 summers ago when I was literally on the other side of the world, trying to find the feeling that I get here, I realized, okay, I don't have to keep searching. Like,
the answer is there.
Yeah, the answer. This is the answer. Like, actually, there's a... So after my first trip here, I posted this thing on my Instagram, and it was very close to where we are now, where I saw my very first sunset here. And it was, it said, Ibiza is the answer, who cares what the question is? And it stuck with me forever. Oh. So yeah, when you feel it, you feel it. And yeah, it was, so maybe that's why also I love showing people the right sides of the island, because first of all, it has kind of a misconception. And second, it's really like such a great pleasure when people discover that and realize how much beauty there is here. And maybe it's like a little bit of good karma and paying it forward. So the butterfly effect has been in effect since 2017.
That's so cool.
Although I guess like, no, maybe it took like a year for me to start like recruiting. I remember the second year I brought 3 of my best friends and whoever they were with at the time. And I also brought like all my little family members to show them this island. And my mom, like, she came back 2 years ago and she came back 4 times.
Okay.
Basically because she was already in Europe. It was cold and rainy in the country where she was. And she's like, Mariana, where are you? I miss you. And it's the end of April. So it's basically cold and rainy everywhere. I'm like, well, you know, I remember she doesn't like it here. I'm like, do you want to meet in Barcelona? And she was so. She kind of got sick on the plane. Then we're supposed to fly here and she's not in the best of moods. I'm like, listen, I can get you a flight back to Venice, or I have these tickets. Do you want to come with me? And from the moment she landed, she's like, it's so beautiful here, and the energy, and like the airport is so nice. I'm like, the airport is so nice. Like, what happened to you, right? She came 4 times and she really fell in love with the place, with the energy, with the nature, with the beauty. She really, really loved it. And I think for the first time in her life, she started to really accept that, like, okay, this is something good in my life. I've built this life for myself. I've luckily had a very good life, but like I also really worked at it and I was quite successful, and I am, relatively speaking, let's say, but no one helped me. And if something goes bad, there's no one to come rescue me.
I'm so curious, you know, all the stages that you went through in your life to kind of lead you to find this way in this
holistic.
Yeah, like you have to.
Yeah, for someone who doesn't work right now, I sure work a lot.
No, but you work a lot.
I work until I fall asleep. Somewhere in between, I do sound healing, and then I wake up and work more because I have like teammates. They're on different sides of the world. So one's like 3.5 hours ahead. The other one is like 6 hours back. Where's one more? I don't know. But there's a few, so I'm like trying to combine it all, you know.
How did you kind of get into your career? Because we obviously have like very different career paths.
I think that's probably most people, they want to find the balance, and quite frankly, I didn't have it for a really long time.
Yeah.
Like I was a super workaholic for 10 years. Luckily, I did really well. I loved what I did until I burned out. I became a millionaire before 30, and then I basically retired at 33. That was not to say the priority, but like that was my passion at the time. And so from the time I graduated university at 19 and then got my MBA at 20, I just like dedicated myself fully to my career. And I had good friends in between. But I don't know if I had like the best work-life balance, probably more than most people in America, just because I was in Miami. So if I was working, I don't know, 40, 50 hours a week, at the time that was kind of a lot, but like I would also show up whenever needed and like work more than was needed, let's say, right? But that's why I also accomplished a lot more. Like I sold more than the collective other 12 people, double the collective of the 12 people that were on and off on my team.
So you're in real estate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like
I sold for developers.
Okay.
But that's someone who's wasn't marketing for that building. She goes, "This tower really should be built by Mariana." I'm like, what? And I thought it was funny. She's like, no, really, like without your efforts, like we probably wouldn't be here.
What kind of like got you to choose this path? Like, did you?
No, it chose me. I think a lot of the synchronicities of my life were just luck and opportunity, but like obviously you had preparation. But I wanted to be a corporate attorney. And then after my MBA, I was starting law school and I realized, no, this is not for me. Like I had an identity crisis around 21, 20, around.
I always talk about that on my podcast of like, that time in life is genuinely the time when you're just like, so like figuring things out.
I was lost, like, the whole plan of life, like this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, now what?
Yeah.
But then it all aligned and it worked out well. And the joke in my family is that like, thank God Mariana found real estate, because we don't know what we would do with her otherwise. And I have to say I'm quite good at it. Like I energetically feel the right place for the right person. And I also know like what they're kind of looking for without them knowing what they're looking for. And I connect the dots. And the biggest compliment to me is running into my clients and them telling me how much they love it there 5 years later or however long.
I love that.
And then, when I have new clients, I sometimes ask them like, can I connect you with these people like to make sure it's the right fit? And everyone always, you're working with the best, and this is the best place that you can buy for these reasons. Like we love it here. We've lived all over the world, and yeah. I don't push things to make the most money.
Yeah.
That's not me. I think money is a blessing, like as you've done a good job and this is a reward, but it's, you want to have good relationships and good clients and good, not just good karma, but
like both sides to be happy. And yeah.
I think a lot of people that try to push the product that pays the most, then people get pissed off at you, because if it's not 100%, which usually it's not, because otherwise they wouldn't be paying extra to push the product if the quality was at the right standard, I think. It's just kind of short-sighted. So I think you want to be very proud of what you're selling and associated with that.
I had this time when I was like studying for my GMAT. I was thinking of doing a master's, but then I kind of like stepped back from it, and I'm like, I think I need some work experience, and just maybe to step out of like education for a little bit and figure out what I want even deeper. So. But
Most people were like that.
Yeah, but
Most
now that I'm
people in
out
my
of it,
classes.
I feel like, can I even consider going back? Like, I don't know.
We had a mixed class. I think I was probably the only one that I did it in 1 year. I took like 3 semesters, extra classes. But that's pretty rare. I think most people were either working and doing it, and practically everyone was a little bit older and they had work experience in between.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had work experience because I was working since I was 13. Like, this is, a side story, but...
I feel like there's so much, like now Gen Z would be like lore, like there's so much lore is like backstory and history.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't even know half of it.
Right.
I swear there's so much.
But it was, I mean, like, I started an online business when I was like 13, 14, and it was going quite well.
Okay.
But that's besides the point for a different time. So anyway, I think I definitely recommend an MBA. But what I really, really enjoyed was the sense of community that, so I don't know if online classes, yes, they're very popular and they're very cool, but you can make really, really cool connections and relationships if you're there in person, in the group and so on. So, but it depends, like whatever fits your schedule. I do think the education overall is very good and very global, and it gives you a different perspective on the world.
I first went into university thinking I wanted to do film, but then I ended up taking one course that was like a finance business course, intro to business. And we did all types of things from marketing, finance, and I ended up going with finance and marketing and like changing my route a little bit to go back, and then graduating from that, going back into film. So like taking so many detours and retours, I don't know, but
that's the cycle of life.
Yeah,
like it brings you back to where you're meant to be.
Yeah, but I feel like there's always that one course that you take that kind of like you're like, wait, like this is something actually I find interesting, and I still am so glad. Like I wouldn't change a thing.
Right.
But
what was your most favorite class?
I would say like I really enjoyed my business classes.
Yeah.
They were really good. I was telling you, did I tell you how I had like online tennis?
No, what? How is that even the thing?
We had online tennis during lockdown, and it was like with a mouse, like just going over the tennis court. I'm like, how am I meant to learn tennis this way? So we learned like
You play tennis? Because of that?
You don't want to see my tennis skills.
Just switch to paddle.
I mean, it's like very popular now, so we can do that. But like, I don't know. Maybe I should take another one like in person, but.
I mean, if you want to,
it was a good course, but like, it's
tennis,
just, I think I would enjoy it much more on the court.
It's the first time I've ever heard.
No, it was actually, it was online.
Maybe strategy you can learn online.
Yeah, I think we did some good like strategy wise. Yeah, it was helpful, but. Yeah,
it's the funniest thing I've heard in a while. Why now people are seeking even more community was because lockdown was a challenging time.
Yeah.
Like I started lockdown a week earlier because I saw the wave in Europe, and at the time I was in America. And really after 1 week, you started losing your marbles when you're kind of like isolated at home. Like I would go on walks out of my building, but by myself.
Yeah.
And then and depends where you were. It was like extra harsh or not, but I think there's a reason why so many retreats and community programs are extra popular now. Maybe that's why paddle is even more trending than tennis, because they can play in a group of 4.
Connection is everything, and I'm a person that I like to like connect and socialize and meet people, but in such a like organic and natural way. I can tell that when I meet someone if I'm gonna kind of click with that person, and I'm gonna be like, okay, wow, like I'm so happy that I met this person.
Yeah, you feel people's energy.
Yeah, especially here, a lot of energy, and just for me, I think how I've been spending my time is just really enjoying my time on my own. So taking myself to different places, adventuring or like walking around. Obviously, you kind of need a car here if you want to like really see different places. I feel like when I start driving, I kind of learn locations in areas, and I'm like more aware of like where I'm going and like what's around me and everything. So definitely that would be helpful the next times I come here. A lot of the time my friends would be like, yeah, Ibiza summer and stuff. And I never like, it's not a place that really like it crossed my mind. Like, okay, I'll come to Ibiza and like Ibiza.
I like it more in the spring and the fall.
Yeah. I mean, I've come once in March, but like...
No, not that early. May, June are the best, and then September, early October.
I really like the opening and closing time. It's just crazy how you can go somewhere and really, really discover it's like, I always say it's like unlocking a character or unlocking a part of yourself in this game that like of every day. It's just like, it's like a new map that you unlocked, you know?
But do you believe in past lives?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I never think about these things.
Because I've had visions, and so I think a lot of the places where we're super connected to, and I've been told and I've seen it, that why I'm so attracted to this land was because I had very many happy lifetimes here.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never think about it that way. I just feel like every time I discover something, I just fall in love with parts of it. I have my home, like, which is Lebanon in the US, like where I grew up, but I also like discovering little bits of like parts and moments of my life in other places. And I feel those are like the best stories that you keep. It's like, oh, my time there, my time in Zurich, my time in Ibiza, my time exploring and discovering myself through these trips. I think for me, I need that. Like, I need these kinds of experiences.
There's so many incredible places in the world.
Yeah.
Like, so much more to
discover. I love exploring.
How do you feel about leaving the island tomorrow?
I don't know. It's actually kind of crazy because I feel like I just got
felt like
here,
it would be coming back.
And yeah, and I always like, that's the thing. I never knew that I expected that I would like come here and spend so much time here, but also like meet people like you and like adventure and see things from like a different lens. I don't know. My expectations versus how things went were like so different, but I feel that it's kind of crazy that it feels like a second ago I said I'm going to be here for 3 weeks, and you also got here like not so long ago. Yeah. So we didn't overlap long enough.
Right, yeah.
I'm happy.
I'm sure you'll come back. Hopefully Theo and I are here to show you some other nice little spots.
She showed me like some nice restaurants. We've gone to like a few places, and I'm like, okay, I feel like I know more now. And I like that.
And there's an infinite amount. Like, I've been here for 7 years, maybe 8 now. And there's so many new places that I still haven't been to. Like, there's a few that I really love and I keep recommending because for sure it's hard. Like, it's impossible not to love it there. I'm very often blown away by how much more there is and how much more. And it's like such a small island and also infinite.
Would you ever like move part of your work here?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Someone wants to buy an Ibiza, sure. There's amazing villas here. That would be my ideal life. And it kind of, I think I've created it that way, that winter in Miami, spring and fall here, and then July, August, I don't know, it depends. Like sometimes with clients, I'm busy there. Yeah. Sometimes parts of July I like it here, and I really love the mountains. Like either Aspen or here, Switzerland, Dolomites. Yeah. It's, you know, I want to see Madeira in Portugal this summer.
Okay. I feel like there's so much to talk about, but I also still have to get to my job.
And you have to pack.
And I have to pack and so much, but we really wanted to do this. And I feel like really the butterfly effect is exactly how I feel about our friendship. And I'm like, we have to record and we have to sit down and share a little bit of life.
Right. If you're open to life surprising you, then it really brings the most lovely moments. So
that's true. I think like I came here with an open mind of like, I want to be present in the present moment. That's why I posted something like, I've just been walking around but not playing any music or anything. I just want to feel like the emotions of the day and like everything that I feel. And I think I really like got that out of being here.
What do you want? That's it? The end?
He's like, let's go play.
Let's go play. Okay. Thank you for joining.
Thanks
See you
for watching.
soon.
I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope we went over everything. I think there's so much more to talk about.
So much.
Always. But like...
But we'll do this again, like in the future, in Dubai or in Miami.
We really have to. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, do all the good stuff. Thank you for joining.
Let us know if you enjoyed this.
Yes. All right.
Theo in the middle.
Theo in the middle. Bye.
Bye.